Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dean here at theparenthoodblog.com, creator of Parenting Obedient Kids. And what I wanted to share with you today is something that's super important. It's very practical, but it's also a heart issue. It's obviously something that we got to get into our minds, but it's a heart issue. And really what this is what is the thing that motivates us as parents? What is the key that we need in our lives to unlock that thing in our heart that allows us to jump out of bed in the morning, really, and say, man, I get to do this. I get to be a parent. I get to discipline and train and equip and love my kids and sacrifice my time or work hard at work or, sometimes have to say no to things that I want to do so that I can say yes to things that my kids need or that they want to do so that they can grow and be successful in life. And, it's not like that, obviously. I know that your situation is difficult. Sometimes it's, we come from broken families or we're in difficult situations or financial situations that make it hard. And sometimes we don't even want to get out of bed in the morning, or face another tantrum or face another situation at school, with our kids. But we can't get into all of that today, but I just wanted to give you this one thing and challenge you in this one way. I don't know if it happened like at one point, like a vision, but I was sitting down. I think I was disciplining maybe one of my children was 4 or 5, maybe even 3. And it was like when I was looking into their eyes, it was like I went into the future and I could see them as a 24-year-old or 18 leaving the house, or 30 married with kids. And in my vision, like in my mind, I saw like it going 2 different ways. One was them maybe getting in jail or getting in trouble or being with the wrong friends or getting, drunk driving, a car accident or something. And the other path was them successful, with relationships, with work, being a great influence, being a leader in the community, in the world. And it was like in that moment, I just started to reverse backwards from that vision into the moment that I was sitting there with my 4-year-old. And we're in the hallway and no one's there and I'm not doing anything important in front of cameras or in front of people or making money. And yet it was like it was the most important point and the most important moment for me and for my child, just because of what I saw the potential of this moment carried. Now, I'm not trying to be over dramatic. It's not, it's not like one moment's going to make or break their future. But what I'm saying is it was like I could see them at, like, let's say 18 years old. And I went backwards in time to today, and if we were to, like, in our minds reverse to, let's say 5 years old or something, where we are right now, if you can grab a hold of this, I'm saying practically, and in your mind reverse engineer the moment that you have with your child and see them going in different ways, the 2 different pathways that this can go for your child. And man, that moment is so important. It helps you, I think, to dig deep and make the sacrifices or make the investment that you need to make, into your children, into their heart and into their lives, because that moment really is going to play a significant role in which direction they go in life. I call it reverse engineering, reversing it backwards from that moment. At least that's the term that I use, but I've put it into this context. And I tell you what, we do get to be the ones that get up early, stay up late. We're praying, we're giving, we're serving. We're digging deep into our hearts, into our souls, into our energy to give our kids the very best today, even when they're not perfect, even when they're throwing a tantrum, because of what we see in the future. So I know it's a small thing, but man, that has really impacted me. I joke about it. My wife sometimes like, why do you have to tell people? Why do you have to explain it like this? But I do. When I'm sitting there with my 4-year-old, I see them at 23 years old in jail. And I tell you what, man, that reverses backwards into my mind and it goes, man, I want to give them the very best I can so that they don't end up going that way. They end up going this way instead. So it might be a little bit over dramatic, but I hope it encourages you. It's kind of practical, but it really is something that I hope you can get into your heart and into your mind. So if that is encouraging to you, please feel free to share this video. Connect with us over at theparenthoodblog.com. And there's also a bunch of free training, a lot of videos that go way more in depth into the parenting paradigm that my wife and I use and that we teach, called Choice Empowerment. And I've got some really cool things to share with you over there. So check us out over there at parentingobedientkids.com. There's some training videos there for you. Mom and Dad, you can do it. I believe in you. That's why I'm doing this. Love you, bless you, bye.